There we go. Sunday, 7th of April. We're going to kick tonight off with Orla and myself are going to go through recognition. And it is a huge list, right? I literally can't deal with how big it is. So, I just got rid of the music too. We're just going to get started and we're just going to, you guys can like sing along in the background, but Orla, would you like to unmute yourself and you can kick it off?
Yes, hello everyone. I will start off by sharing the amazing district managers and qualification. And please, if I pronounce your name incorrectly, just write it in the chat for the next time so that we can all make note. But the first I have here is Kate Esham, Nicole Kildare, Paris Nand, Shalini Schilling, Mallory Carew. I bet you my accent's messing this up, but I'm doing my best. Michelle Cooney, Renee Lynch, Kayla Klein, Ashley Savage, Emma Robinson, easy, Hannah Madigan, Kate Sharp, Samantha Anderson, Mackenzie Burns, Dara Cohen, Diana A. Goulden, Jess Ian, Molly Northcott, Brooke McKenzie, Lauren Patel, Jess Upton, Greta Vent, Sharday Wessels, Georgia Takar-Angie, Kristen Hall, Kate Sharp, Sharday Katoa. Amazing. So many.
Can't deal with that list, eh? It's insane. Okay, IC Cash Bonus Award, Gaia Rugilarello. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Mallory Carew Burke, Michelle Cooney, Renee Lynch, Ashley Savage, Emma Robinson, Kate Sharp, Brooke McKenzie, Lauren Patel, Jess Upton, Greta Vient, Sade Wessels, Georgia Tarangi, Kate Sharp. I should know how to say that, to be honest. That's such a Kiwi name. Sade Katoa. Oh my God, how many was that?
Amazing.
That's amazing.
Kate. And then next of all, and just to highlight, these new district managers, so I'm very posh now, have and will be in the running for the DM sustainability bonus, which is actually insane. So congratulations to you guys who got in just in time in order for you to enjoy that sexy cash. So it's Mallory Carew, Michelle Cooney, Renee Lynch, Ashley Savage, Emma Robinson, all the same names, Kate Sharp, Brooke McKenzie, Lauren Patel, Jess Upton, Greta Vent, Georgia Takarangi. Is that how I say that? Kate Sharp and Sharday Katoa.
Amazing. And then our district manager cash bonus is Liz Kalua, Simone Mahoney, Pearl Harper, Cara Tamati, Lisa McDevitt, myself, Glenna McGougan, Hayley Wickett, Pearl Williams, Sammy Reed, Kelly Dodd, Danica Gisberts, Bex Button, Mackenzie Tane, Laura Catley, Ali Doherty, I said that totally wrong, I know I have, Tyler Moyle, and Rebecca Appleton.
And area managers in qualification. This is amazing. We have Mackenzie Tane, Laura Catley, and Elle Doherty. Are they all in your region, Emily?
No, that Kelly's and Danica's team, I think. They are.
Oh, that's amazing, guys. Well done.
Amazing. That's so awesome. And we have a new area manager, Tyler Moyle. I'm going to clap. So good. So exciting.
And AM Success Award, Emily Orr, congratulations, Danica Gisberts and Kelly Dodd, where you will see all of these ladies on AIT for sure.
And we have got VP bonus. We've got Kelly Dodd and Danica Gisberts. Amazing. That is so amazing, a bonus in all three.
Oh, wow. And we have a national vice president in qualification, Kelly Dodd. That's amazing.
Amazing.
Well done, guys.
That's insane, right? It just took us almost 10 minutes to do recognition. How cool is that? Okay. I'm actually going to take off the first part and I'm actually going to share my screen on this because I wrote up 4 different situations you could do verbiage with Replenish Me. And I know we've always talked about Replenish Me, but it's seriously just going to streamline so much business going forward. So I've just got this here. Sammy's messaging me. Can you guys see this? Maybe now? Yeah, cool. So these are just 4 different examples about talking to people about getting them onto Replenish Me. And I can share this into all the chats so you guys can have it to use later. But Replenish Me is literally a game changer, right? Like, so amazing, helps our customers out so much. They are looked after, but it also really streamlines our business as well. So this first part of what you could use it for is sending a message if you haven't already let your customers know. So if you haven't got it on to letting your customer base know, this could be a really good example to send to them. And I would suggest tweaking it to what they order. So this one was something I've actually sent to a customer who's like an absolute fizz lover. And it's like, morning, Karina, I wanted to let you know about our new program that's come out. I know how much you love looking after yourself, so I think you'll love this program. And good news, you no longer need to spend as much in order to get the free gift and free shipping. Going forward, when you set up any orders over $140, and just know I write it on, I say 140 because it's what they see when they log on to their PC. So this is like literally talking to a customer. And I said, for example, 2 fizz on our new subscription program, you'll get free shipping and choose a free gift. And then these can be set up every 30, 60, 90, 120 days. And even better, on your 4th order, you'll get $75 credit on that order. So let me know when you need any top-ups on anything, and I can help set this up for you so you can grab all these savings. This text in particular, I sent out a lot throughout December when it first came out. And there's actually more and more so dripping through, because that last part kind of like, it's just, I just took the pressure off them and just said, hey, like when you need a top up, let me know. And there's a lot of people coming back now, like slowly they dripping through. So a next example could be following up about following up people who are already on Replenish Me. So you want to look in your back office and you can see who's actually set it on Replenish Me. And this is a really good one to see if they're missing out on free gifts. And I've actually come across 3 customers who weren't quite at that threshold and they didn't even know. So I said, hey Ash, I was just going through your account on my end and wondered if you know if you actually, oh my God, and wondered if you know you're only a few dollars off getting a free gift with each order. Right now with your greens and gut health, it comes to, I think it was like $133, which means you're about $7 or $8 off the threshold. I could suggest adding something to treat yourself each order, like a face mask or hair mask. It's $140 on your account. So next time next time you log in, oh my God, I have not written this right. Next time you log in, I just suggest having a look and see if you need like a cleanser or a hair mask, and you can add it to your next order coming out. And a lot of them have been very grateful that I've taken this time to check on them because they actually weren't aware that they were missing out. 2 more I've got. A follow-up for someone who orders every 4 to 6 months. I have quite a few of these, and a lot of them, as they're coming back for little orders, I let them know. Hey Kim, I've been thinking of ways to get you more products and you can still order every 4 to 6 months like you do now. I was wondering if you wanted to hear about our new customer loyalty program that came out this year. I'll send some comparisons below, and then I send up a little like Canva images I've made. But it's less spend for free product and free shipping. And then you also receive $75 credit back on every 4th order. It's super flexible to pick your frequency, no lock-ins, cancel anytime, push dates out easily if it comes up too quick. So for example, if you grabbed a couple bags of coffee protein, you'll be able to jump in on this, and it's free to set your account up too. Would you be interested in setting this up? And then the last one, this is good to use. So say if you're someone who's been using host perks in the past, this is a really good way to get them onto our Replenish Me program, especially if they're used to, like if they've used a host perk at the discount for a first order as well. Because host perks are really good to have in our back pockets. It can be tricky to navigate if we use these too often. So I love using them on birthday gifts for customers in their birthday month, or running for a big goal. If you find you've used one, make sure you have a good follow-up system, and looking after your customer is really important, because then when they're feeling the benefits, and then when they want to reorder, we talk to them about Replenish Me. Hey, Michelle, I know how much you're loving your Green Gut Glow. I love how you see you no longer have bloating and so much more energy throughout the day. I would love to help you save long-term with our new program that was just released a couple months ago. When you need to reorder, I would love to help you set up on our replenishment program. You can choose how frequent you'd like to order, and every fourth order, you'll get $75 credit back. Plus, you'll get free shipping and a full-size product that you can choose on every order. Would you like me to help set this up for you? So those are just some quick ones I've put together, and I've used all of these examples. I will send them in the group chats, and then the VPs can pass them on to the respective teams. But I'm going to pass it on to Orla, who's going to share about compound effects and a blitz schedule put together.
Hi, everyone. And first of all, I just want to say that listen to what Emily is saying, because I have recently hijacked her boards and I have got 2 consultants signing up this week, and I have not signed a consultant in about 4 to 6 months. And so sharing this training that Sammy has asked me to do with you is also sharing a little bit of vulnerability in my journey as of recently, because I have decided to leave my full-time job. And so the extra 4 figures from Arbonne on top of my salary was a divine situation to be in, but now forfeiting my salary, and I knew that if I kept going and just doing this, my business wasn't going to continue to grow. And so I had to forfeit my salary in order for me to really, really focus on taking this business seriously. And recently I've been learning about potentially what I've been doing wrong. And I was reading about this compound effect and really understanding and leveraging network marketing, because it means that the more I can instill that into my mind, the more I'm going to offer this in a way that's like, you'd be stupid to say no. Like you're stupid to say no. And when you come with that energy, then you really don't mind how many no's you get through. Like you're just like, yeah, whatever, say no, say no. But if you're in a place of like resistance and fear and, I only need an extra, 1,000 a month is fine, you can kind of come with like, oh, they rejected me. Oh, they rejected me. So I've really, the last couple of weeks, been sitting in the network marketing leveraging space. So when Sammy asked me to train on this, I just felt like it was on point. There's some things I just want to share, and I'll look at the time because I could take forever on this because it was very interesting. But you have your own business, you are your own boss, you are required to intentionally talk to one new person at least every single day, and hold yourself to account to this, because I wasn't. You work around a busy lifestyle, so take that time in your busy lifestyle. You see the busy moms, you see all of these people smashing this business, and honestly, hold yourself to account to present this to 6 to 10 people a month at least. I heard Emily say on her stories this week, and I'm watching Emily a lot because I'm seeing her team grow. And that's what I want. And she said, I'm fully booked out next week for calls with potential prospects. And that's what the position I want to be in. So listen to what Emily is saying. Success leaves clues. We've always said that in this business. But looking at compounding growth, because I really wanted to get that into my mind, because we want time back, right? I didn't leave my 9 to 5 to spend just as much hours on Arbonne. Like that's not what I want from this. So one, when you invite 3 people into your business a month, and then they invite 3 people into the business a month, and then they invite 3 people into the business a month, it goes from this, right? It goes from 1 to 3 to 9 to 27 to 81, which is bonusing area, to 243, which is a bonusing region, to 729, to 2,187, to 3,280. And just so you know, 3,000, I know those are big numbers, but this is the compounding leverage that we truly have. And I just, for the fun of it, decided to look up what 3,280 Green Gut Glow packs look like, because I know, guys, just as well as you, I cannot miss a day without my Green Gut Glow. So if you get a consultant to sign up, that's just a consultant having the Green Gut Glow, but if you've got 3,000 of them over a period of time, what's that, 10, 15, 20 years, that is 823,280 QV. Like we all can see that. If we're in this for life, like there's no reason why we won't end up in that position. So looking at also the compounding effect of having your loyal customers. I know I have a massive amount of loyal customers. I'm like a PC queen, but when it comes to the business, that's what I really need to get into my brain now. If you've got 25 loyal customers, which we all know we can get on the new Replenish Me, with a team of 10, that's 250 loyal customers a month. And that is a bonusing region. That's over 60,000 QV. So this is the way that I want you guys to think. That's only you with 25 loyal customers and 10 people in your team with 25 loyal customers. Like that's the power of this business. And the leverage of network marketing is duplicating your efforts and teaching others to do the same. Now, I know that we hear that on repeat, but the mistake that I got myself into is I had to be the expert in everything. I was the expert in Arbonne, and I think that it's called like the expert trap, where you can become you try to look so good at the business that you're actually scaring people away from thinking that they can do it too. So duplicating your efforts whenever the system is easy. I was overcomplicating everything, and just making the system simple and understanding this process will really grow your business. And just so you all can like look at me from this point forwards, we're all in the same position. Like I essentially I'm great at getting my PC sales through. My customers buy every month, but I don't essentially have a team. Like nobody else is doing any work. It's just me. And that's not fun. Like that's not duplicating the leverage of this business. That's not me leveraging Arbonne. That's just me selling products. So from today, guys, you can watch the process of all of this. And I want you guys to do it alongside me. As well, understanding that 80% of your team will probably enjoy the discount and have 2 or 3 customers. 15% of your team will really, really grow this business, but that really amazing 5% will take this business to the top. So keep going, keep looking for those magic people that will come into your business and transform it alongside you to give you more fun. And you will also recognize very quickly where that individual is and what percentage they lay in. So all of a sudden, if you're like, oh, like try and figure out very quickly, are they in the 80% that's just going to get their products and maybe have their mom and sister do the same? Cool. Okay, stay there. So yeah, I need to make space for the next one. Try not to hold on to those people and bring them with you is definitely what I did for a very long time, probably 2 years now, trying to drag people along. And then lastly, I just wanted to say, take time, be patient, learn the skill. That's 3 really important things, because this business is a skill. And take time to know your customers, patience for them to actually like you, and then the skill is required for them to trust you. And that is where you will grow this business. So that's all I have to share. I know that we had a lot to get through with all of the people that did amazing last month, so congratulations. And yeah, I'm going to pass it back to Em or Glenna. Which one?
We'll go Glenna. Glenna's going to rock
Glenna.
up. Yeah.
I'm so excited for Glenna. I just love the highs of it. Is she on? Definitely. She needs to be.
I'm going to ping you. Yeah.
Excuse me, I might crack into a man voice because I've had no voice for the last week, so apologies if my balls drop tonight for you guys. I'm here to chat to you all about just a follow on from my Lord training. So just as a refresh, Lord is obviously location, occupation, recreation, and dreams. So that's like building the relationship and getting to know people. So for tonight, I have a couple of questions. So if you can open up the chat box and fire it at me so I can see yeses or nos or whatever I'm asking you. My first question is, how many of you know the fortune is in the follow-up? Comment in the chat, yes or no. Cool. Everyone knows. Cool. So how many of you knowing this still don't always follow up? Just put like a 1 or something if you, don't always follow up. Let's be honest, guys. Come on. Cool. There's always that like little bit of anxiety, right? Or a bit of shame if someone said no to you and you don't really want to go back there and ask them the question again because it's so scary if they literally say no again. But why are we so scared of the word no is my question for you. No is a great word. I like to say no to a lot of things, but you know, like one of my favorite things to say no about was actually joining this business. And I would love all of you here to drop a 1 in the chat, or let's do a 2 because we've done 1. If you said no the first time you got asked to join this business. Booyah. I said no probably about 5 times before I joined the business. And from my I've been doing a lot of training with Fraser Brooks, if you haven't already clicked on, but he said no 16 times before he joined his network marketing business. So what does that tell you? No does not mean no. It just means that you need to come back, and it's all in the follow-up. So follow up, follow up, follow up. So where am I? Number 1. Well, the first thing we do wrong is we don't get excited about the follow-up, right? We have this anxiety, we have this, we don't want to, there's a no, there's a no approaching. You're headed down that little dark path of anxiety central. So we need to set the scene. Let's play it out. Let's, get in that moment. Let's set the scene. You need a mindset of, I'm going into this expecting a yes, because everyone says yes to me, but I'm probably going to get a no, right? Who cares? I don't. Do you care? Do you really care if you get a no? Because out of how many no's do we get a yes? And it's that yes that's important to us, but it's the fact that we keep asking that we get that yes. So we need to find out why people are saying no. And this is another thing that we get so freaking scared of doing. We're like, I'm a noise person if you haven't realized. So what's the plan to overcome this? When someone says they're just not interested, you then can say to them, is it the idea of not having the extra money, or is it the fact that you don't really want to have your own business? How are you going to answer that one? Like, have they actually thought of that? Like, oh, crapperoony. I don't know. Like, Then the other thing that can come at you is, oh, you're just not into this pyramid scheme. Who loves that one? Who's had that in their DMs before? That's one of my faves. And we all love that one because we have the best answer for that. And a great quick answer, if you can't think of anything off the bat, is, okay, pyramid things. Sounds like you have some experience there. What is it? Boom. Then they've got to tell you where they've heard it from. And I'll tell you right here, firsthand, I was that person. Pyramid scheme, cult, oh my God, get me away. It's the best community I've ever joined, to be honest. And there ain't no pyramids around here, is there? And who also loves this one? This is one of my personal faves. I don't have time. Well, I completely understand that, but I've been there. So how does that make you feel? How does that situation of not having time make you feel? Imagine if you hit them back with that. We've always got to hit them with a question. We've got to find out that why. Why don't they have time? Why aren't they interested? Hey, I'm just curious. Why aren't you interested? Like, break it down, get into the deep itty bitty bits, because end of the day, they're going to say no and we're going to walk away. Cool. I'll ask you next month. But the best question you can honestly ask people is, and one that you will guaranteedly get emotion from, is what annoys them about their current situation. What annoys you about your current situation? 9 times out of 10, if someone answers this, you're going to, 1, build trust with them because they're getting deep with you, and 2, you're essentially finding out their why. Now, when you've sent someone a presentation, what's one thing that we all do so wrong is we go, what'd you think of that? How was that for you? What'd you think? What'd you think about the opportunity? As soon as you give someone time to think, they will then have more time to doubt. And the more time you give them to doubt, the less they do. The less they do, the more they think. And it's a never-ending cycle, right? How many times have you seen someone else do the thing that you thought about doing but never did? This is where my overthinkers come, right? Like, you're always going to overthink something, but if you are overthinking, then you're doubting yourself, you're doing less, and then since you're doing less, the more you think. So quit thinking and just do. I've lost myself. Okay, 3 things to do in network marketing. 3 things people do. Convince people, sort through people, or persuade people. 2 of those are right, 1 is wrong. Does anyone know what is wrong? If you do, chuck it in the chat. Yeah. You guys know what's up. So, convincing is the con. Convincing has con in it. Therefore, we don't convince. If you have to convince someone to join your business, you're then going to have to convince them to start. You're then going to have to convince them to not quit. And then you're going to have to convince them and everyone else about why they quit. Yeah, our English. Sort through people that are open. Persuasion is everything when it comes to marketing. You, as a good marketer, you are good at persuasion. You can persuade someone to click on the link. You can persuade someone to comment on the video. You can persuade them to come to an event. You advertise them to help you come to a training to build their business. Boom, you just persuaded them. The people who will love and respect you the most are the people who, 1, you will know the most, and they don't always necessarily do both. Sometimes they just do one or the other. So when someone tells you they don't have time, ask them how it makes them feel. Build that trust. It's a long game. You should be following up with 3 people an hour, not 3 people a day, if you want to build momentum and have growth. So many times we put it on the back foot, like, oh, yeah, I've done my 3 people, done for the day. But what if all those 3 said no? But if we're doing 3 people an hour, 3 people, oh, there's my timer. 3 people an hour leads to how many a day, leads to how many a week, to how many a month, to how many a year. The more you put yourself out there, the more you're going to attract into you in your business, in your bubble. Okay, I'll cut it short because otherwise I'll be here for all night and you guys won't want that. So when it comes to closing, make sure you know your person. Make sure you know if they're over the phone, if they're a Zoom call, if they're a voice notes, if they're a text, if they're an email type of person. 9 times out of 10, if they're young, they would prefer to talk to you via text message than over the phone. But if they're an older generation who don't necessarily want to jump and text you every hour, don't go texting them a big ass message about wanting to join the business and have you seen this opportunity and blah blah blah, because they're just going to not check it for days or not necessarily give you the answer you're looking for. So know your person, and that comes back to the building of the trust, the building the relationship, the getting to know them. The other thing is you also need to know your blank. So when you say to them, can you see how this can leverage, how you can leverage the system to blank? You know their why, you know their blank, so you can literally get them to the point of either joining you, purchasing the product, finishing the close. If you don't know your blank, you haven't qualified them. And to qualify them, you have to show you care, you have to build that relationship, that trust, and get to this point. And then you can do things like, instead of going, what did you think about that? How did you think that presentation was? Why don't you say things like, is there anything else you need to know right now to get started today? Because then they're going to hit you with all these objections, all these things that they don't necessarily, like, they either want to know more about or they want to query you on or put up that wall to head towards the no. Last but not least, sorry to hold you guys up all night. The winning is not the getting the close of the sale. The getting someone into your business is not your win. The win is the transformation. There's power in that. Money isn't made in the transaction. Money is made when they start to duplicate, and that's when you can celebrate. When they do their launch, when they start bringing in new team members, when they get to a change in their life, that's the transformation. That's what we are in business for. Good night. Love you all, or good morning to you UK beautifuls.
Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great night. Thanks, Glenna. Thanks, Ola. Thank you, everyone. Bye.